I'm Lance Dunn. This is Smart Tears fabric. Smart Tears is a unique fabric. It's a dual layer fabric that Abid has put together and we've developed together. And it's different than any other wicking fabric on the market or anywhere in the world. It has the unique characteristic of taking sweat and propelling it from the inside to the outside of the fabric. So we can test it by showing drops of water or imitating sweat, and you'll notice that they sink in and disappear completely, which leaves the inside of the fabric dry, and it moves to the outside of the fabric where this texture enables it to evaporate quickly. This gives your body the ability to work harder and faster without your sweat pores being blocked. It also prevents any VO because there's no moisture on your skin to cause that to happen. It also prevents the shirt from clinging to you because it can now slide and move around quite a bit. We started this process because we wanted to become ISO certified and wanted to set up a sewing plant, and we found that all of our competitors' fabrics didn't function very well. They were just a soggy mess of cotton or polyester or a blend. Sometimes they didn't even absorb water. We've tested against every fabric there is. The outside, as I said, is combed Pima cotton. It's the best quality there is. It takes color well. It's very durable and washes well and stabilized. The inside is our proprietary fabric. It's a hydrophobic organic fiber, and we're making improvements on it daily. It's incredibly soft on the outside. The inside is very soft, and we have now improved the inside to where it is actually softer than the outside, and we've got the ability to make it two colors. What's most unique about this is 100% chemical free. We don't want to come back in years and find that we've contaminated anybody in any way. A lot of places
Jeff Solomon here. We are at the Magic Market Week, huge apparel show. I've got Steven, this guy, oh my gosh, don't hurt me, please. Okay. And Lance Dunn from Dunn Manufacturing, and the inventor of this amazing Smart Tears fabric, Abid. Hello.
Yeah, hi, fine.
All right, Abid. Don't talk so much, Abid. Okay. Okay, so what we want to demonstrate for you, and we're also going live on Periscope, is this amazing fabric. We did a test with some runners in over the weekend and Thursday in 100-degree heat. The fabric's amazing. So, Lance, you're the one here that's good at showing us this. So let's talk about it. What's happening here?
This is a dual-layer fabric. It's proprietary, and it's amazing because what happens is it picks up sweat. This water is the sweat, and it propels it through to the other side. So we put a few drops of water on it. You'll see that the drops disappear. The water is being transported to the other side where it appears and spreads out in wicks and starts to evaporate instantly. This side is now completely dry. This gives you the ability to have dry skin for starters. It gives you the ability to have a shirt that doesn't stick to you. It gives you the ability to wear a totally 100% chemical-free shirt made in the United States that we guarantee will improve your performance. It is available in a lot of colors. We like to trim it out differently. And
the shirt is really amazing. Now, we tested it out running in that 100-degree heat. Now, Steven here, you're like a gym rat type guy. Look at Steven. Man, this guy is like unbelievable. Okay, so tell us what your experience is with the shirts.
Oh, it's amazing. I've used everything, Nike's Dry Fit, Under Armour, all the competition, and this is the first product I've actually tried that works and keeps the skin dry. It doesn't stick. It allows, better function all the way around. It's a really great product.
Right, and you're in South Carolina, right? Where it's North Carolina. Okay, so it's hot and humid and
very, very humid. Miserably humid.
All right, well, hey, I'm going to be visiting there next month, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so what else do you want to say? Abid, is there something you want to say? You're kind of like the Abid is like the brains of the operation, so tell us a little about your thoughts.
Actually, this is the only fabric which really does the performance. And the reason we were able to produce this was that the textile is something which requires lot of practical experience. It is something very different from many other technologies, and there is no shortcut to learn that. And when I planned to start doing cutting sewing again in the US, I have been handling imported stuff. When we decided to go for the production in the US, we needed to have something which should have some performance, which should not have any competition from any imported merchandise. And when we checked outside within the US, whatever the others were producing and claiming, I checked, nothing was true. Nike, Under Armour, Tri-Blend yarns, and some other similar fabrics and polyesters, they play with the chemicals, try to do some sort of moisture management, claim that it does wicking, whereas wicking is not only for moisture management. The fabric has to have some sort of performance, and the only thing which can prevent sweat to be disturbed to the wearer is to have something inside which should be hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means that the sweat should repel moisture. And in this fabric, the moisture is repelled from inside from the body and is transported to the cotton side, outer layer. And the cotton by nature absorbs moisture and retains the moisture. And in nature, the way the nature works, it is evaporated. But the inner side remains dry. That is the key in this development.
Right, and that's the big secret, and that's why we have a non-disclosure. We're not going to tell you anything about what's in that inner liner. Now, thanks for explaining that. And Lance, yeah, and I want to ask you about Made in USA and also this chemical treating process that I know is really important to you.
Well, everything we're using is chemical free. The cotton is Pima cotton, long staple. It's the best quality cotton. It holds the dyes the best. It's the most durable, and it improves with age. The inside is soft and silky, our hydrophobic material, and we have improved it dramatically now to where now the inside is softer than the outside. The product was originally made for athletes in running, but we're finding that it has an application in baby wear, in people that have sweats and fevers, so they can sleep better and heal better if they're in a hospital. We've also have the ability to print and decorate the material, so it makes a great ad specialty, and whoever has this has something that's very, very unique in every respect. And sweat management is our name, which is Smart Tears. Smart stands for sweat management and removal technology, and Tears is because it's two distinct layers. And we put this up against any fabric anywhere in the world.
Right, and made in the USA.
100% made in North Carolina.
And we talked at one time about the treating on performance fabrics that most of us are typically using, and that they're all kind of chemically, it's really polyester that's treated with something to make it sort of moisture wicking? They
treat polyester to make it so that it picks up a little more water. I could demonstrate that too. This is a polyester.
Oh, by the way, what shirt is that? Let's take a look. Oh, I see. Under Armour. Okay. Oh.
Anyway, this one actually even repels the water a little bit before it soaks in. Then when it soaks in, it's just wet on both sides and stays that way. A thin cotton shirt would work better than this. And we've tested the treated cotton fibers. We've tested blends. We've tested everything. We have scoured the world trying to find something that would compete with this, and all we get is people have been working on this for 50 years. We can't believe you've put it together.
The guy's a genius over here, I'm telling you.
And we're very excited about it. This is the most exciting thing that we've had, and everyone who's seen it has been very enthused. And thank you for talking about it and
Well,
doing these interviews. And
Well, yeah, and I'm one of the ones that is enthused because we've actually tested it with marathon runners, ultra marathon runners, people that really know performance fabrics. Flo Mina, who owns a couple of Runner's Lane stores that runs our running group. I mean, really, and she uses these other fabrics as well. So. The fabric has stood up to the test, and we have the videos and the testimonials to back it up. So we are very excited about what Smart Tours is all about, and our Success Fit for Life, a content-driven program that is about people just getting off the couch and being active, and success as it relates, fitness as it relates to success in people's personal lives. And we're not talking about success in terms of money or position, but just achieving goals. And that's what I think is so exciting about a moisture management fabric about this, is that it's more comfortable to wear, and people, it's just a great fabric for inside, outside the gym, all that stuff.
I can add one more thing. When you wear this shirt, your skin's dry. So if you walk outside and it's cold or it's air conditioned, you don't get goosebumps and chills because your skin is dry, and it works as well when it's cold out because it provides good insulation because your skin stays dry and it has kind of a lofty feel. A few people have said, oh, it's a little thick. It's actually only about 5 ounces. It's just we have a weave that makes it work the way it should and lets your body perform the way it's supposed to without any chemical tricks or inducements.
Right. So that's a little bit here on Smart Tours from the Magic Apparel Week here. It's an amazing trade show here in Las Vegas, all kinds of apparel. And thank you folks for being a part of it. Really, really appreciate the opportunity to share. Thanks. All right.